Hi, my name is Sunniva Barbakken and I'm applying for the multimedia design because I want to learn UX and UI design as well as programming because I believe this will give me more career opportunities and make me a better designer by giving me knowledge that today I'm lacking and I really want to learn. The first project I'm going to show you is written with a fellow student of mine and Lovisenberg Diagnose Sykehus. We were to gather information about the patient flow at a hospital and deliver a solution on the problem. We started with gathering insights by interviewing staff and patients, observing in corridors and testing how people navigated the building. Then we conducted a workshop where we worked on problem areas. We found that many patients were confused and that the staff was frustrated because they were stopped and asked direction several times a day. They confirmed that the signs were a low priority, that no one at hospital took full responsibility for them. Therefore, we wanted to create a new wayfinding system with the goal of making patients more independent in the hospital. The next phase, we carried out a brainstorming with employees, test subjects, and within the group, we were left with 3 ideas which were tested at the hospital, and then we moved forward with a color-coded wayfinding system. This works with the patients getting an SMS 24 and 1 hour before attendance with information about the entrance, floor, polyclinic, and color cycle. The patient can register via SMS or in the two main counters on arrival. The entries are marked with a large A, B, or C, and when they're entered, they're greeted by big colored circles, as you see here, placed above doors and on walls. If the patient has forgotten which color circle they should follow, the main boards are located at both entrances, and we'll show that. The next project I want to show is a project we did with the Monk Museum and was solved with interior architecture and graphic design, so the case had to be physical. The case involved getting more of Generation Z to visit Monk. We got to visit Monk and talk to visitors. Afterwards, we created user journeys, personas, and actor map, and had a brainstorming session within the group. We ended up with making a pop-up that could be placed in areas where young people were, and we changed the entertainment offer. A key finding told us that young people enjoy the interactive exhibits the best and remember them the most. That's why we wanted to create a photo booth which looks ordinary but scares the user and then takes a picture, resulting in getting their own screen. The third project is a project with NAF, solved with another student. The case involved finding out how NAF could get young customers to stay. The process was the same as the two above. We focused on young people in the city where few had cars and little need for NAF. Through interviews and secondary research, we found that women fee was a recurring theme, and that's why we chose to focus on this. We looked up what creates security for women, where one thing were people, and we ended up with an app where female NAF members in the area could plan trips together so they didn't have to go home alone. The last thing I want to show you guys is a picture I created where we were supposed to make a picture and with something current in society in it. I wanted to combine something familiar with political and hope to engage, and I chose a classic Star Wars poster and Trump's win in 2016 and the first years as president. I wanted to include familiar elements, one of which is the wall he wanted to build between the United States and Mexico to show his politics, but also to symbolize how he divided the United States, with the Democrats and the people who feared Trump's win stand on the other side of the wall and protest. The planes symbolize America's focus on the military. The Death Star became the globe to symbolize Americans' influence on the rest of the world. Pipes of grey smoke to symbolize how little Trump cares about the environment and the future of the Earth, and rather his focus on strengthening capitalism. If you want to read more of any of these cases, I also have a few more. This is my portfolio, and thank you for your time.